Okay, people, July 2nd, 2025. You see what's going on again? Like it never ends, I'm telling you. It doesn't end. And this shit that's going around in this freaking cement truck, my house is so gritty, so freaking gritty, people, you don't even know. Like, this is pathetic. Do you hear the noise? Right? You got it going on over there, you got it going on right here, and you got it going on over there. Okay? And this is just a half a block. This isn't even a full block. Okay? They got this shit going all over in the province of British Columbia, Canada, with these inferior prison-looking type buildings with plastic pipes. Oops, sorry, there we go. Right? Plastic pipes. Okay? You got Presto wood for walls. You can forget the plywood, right? Because I've seen them as they build them. Right? What else they got going in there? They got a few things going on in there. Oh, their little playgrounds up on the roof. As if, right? With other people's play toys. Okay? In terms of outside play toys that used to be in yards. They're now being installed on the top of the roof. And for children that may or may not live in these buildings, because don't forget, some of these buildings are ghost buildings, right? The only thing that walks through those halls are ghosts, because you know how many people died on that property where they're building these buildings? Quite a few people died, okay, on that property. As a matter of fact, I was in my sewing room one night and I heard gunshots, but I didn't know it was gunshots, and whatever it was, I was hoping the people that lived closer to that lot before they started building, when it was the trees and stuff, right, would call the cops. They felt that it was, you know, whatever. Long story short, 2 people were shot that night, hid in the bush. It took 2 or 3 weeks before somebody stumbled upon them. Yeah. Just like this property, right? And we don't know all the stories that go on in this house, in that house, and all the other houses in terms of the numbers of people that are dying because of this bull crap. Okay? I'm just saying. Okay, so July 4th of 2025. Remember that video? The last video that I just put up? How I talked about how my comment was going to be hidden? Well, I'm pretty sure that's what's happened here, people. Here's the AI influencers are replacing real people on social media and also pushing a sinister agenda, okay? That was the last video that I just uploaded, talking about this particular comment that's been hidden. And if you notice, it has no thumbs up, which tells you it's hidden. All right? And that's why I don't like YouTube outside of what? It plays dirty pool as a corporation? Yeah, that's about it. It plays favoritism. It perpetrates institutional racism when it benefits it, but tries to say they try and keep the community safe. Look, 28 views. Isn't that interesting? Yeah. Right? That's the video right there. AI influencers. Which is linked from my page. Oh, what's this one? Exposing why. Where was that video? Did I exit out of it? I guess I did. Here, we'll go this way. Alright. That's the video. Okay. There's the comment. Alright. I called YouTube on their antics. Yeah. There's the video, the original video. The comet is still on the server, but it's been hidden. While they shadow banned the video. Oh, I think the camera kicked out. I think, okay. As I was saying, in case the camera, because it did. Do you see this? This is all morning glory. Now, if you could get these things out of here before they turn to seed, it's all over the place. Like literally, all over. Anyway, can you see me bringing out Amari out here with this noise for any length of time? And as I was over here, I mentioned that he's actually not feeling very well, because you know they got me filling him up with this laxative, and now he's got like diarrhea, and it's really upsetting him. It's, I don't know. It's not any better than being constipated, really. I mentioned that this tree, for whatever strange reason, fell down. I don't know what my son, I guess my son is going to have to cut it. It's a plum tree. It's got plums on it. But I pointed out how when they took everything away, look how the weeds came back. At least when I had my stuff here, which like I don't have no wood or nothing to work with. Look at this. I told you, did I not tell you these weeds were going to come back with a vengeance? Like, this is not fair. This is so not fucking fair. Okay? Right? They took everything away. They made it so I can't do no repairs of anything. I got just a few scraps of something. You can see here. Oh, here's some little bit of wire to fix some kind of fence. Right? I don't know what the hell that is. Okay? What I did so far is still holding up despite everything. But look at this. Do you know how hard this is to get this? They took everything away. They took my tools. Well, yeah, whatever tools were fucking here. They took my wood. I had tall pieces of wood to do whatever. Look what this is maddening. This is freaking maddening. I'm asking Andre to take this and put it. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the maddening. I don't know why that's there, but I'm glad it's still there. But how am I going to bring Amari out with this noise, people? It's going to be some kind of noise like this. Oh, look at this. This shit is as tall as me almost. Okay? This is almost as... This goes up, right up almost to my neck. Okay? Look at this. Okay? And then we wonder why I went blind over the years. And just whatever. Because that's the shit I moved into. Alright? And I built around it. It was somewhat controlled. Somewhat. And then of course I didn't get help with the last couple of years with anything. As I went blinder and blinder. This is, I think it's called lamb something. It's a lamb something. I think this one's edible. I'm not sure. I have to double check. That looks pretty. Yeah, I'm gonna have a Mario here, right? So yeah, the only thing that happened here is the weeds just got freedom to do what they want. I should have a bucket here. Right here. With comfrey in it. Yeah. Morning glory. My foot getting caught up in it. Some long ass weed. Yeah. So what? Come out here blind as a bat, stumbling on shit, working out here by myself. Look at it. Look what happened. When I had rabbits, at least they ate some of it. Do you see what happened? nice little white flowers all over the place though. Can you hear this? Okay? And the result of that, I'm telling you, at some point in the future, it's going to rain. And not only are my neighbor's yard going to get flooded out, killing off more trees, killing them at the root with root rot, but my garage, the back alley pipe is going to get flooded out. Unless my landlord does, like she needs to get a special plumber to come in and snake out that root, but that tree needs to be cut. Technically, she should be getting a sample of the root, having the root tested to make sure it's the right tree, to which Alex seems to think so, because, you know, he snaked it to drain it that night when it wasn't draining because of the root. And this thing has had all spring. It's growing now, still. So the root is thickening up. So whatever hole was there is probably getting smaller. Yeah. And then the rains come. And because they're doing what they're doing over there, it changes the landscape. Right? Where the water that used to be absorbed by the ground over there isn't anymore. It's being pushed this way. And then of course it pools and it pockets into areas where they dip. And that's the problem with my garage. It dips. But when you have plumbing problems, you know, it creates a lot of emotional problems. And if you're trying to derail families and keep them arguing and fighting and all that other crap, make it difficult for them, use it as a tool to manipulate them, or whatever the hell it is people do, just for whatever their reasons are. Okay, because there's different reasons, you know. So yeah, certain things take a long time to get fixed. Certain things never get fixed. Sometimes when things get fixed, they don't get fixed, and then they break and they make it worse, and then you have to fix it again. So anyway, like, this sucks. Like, seriously, this so sucks. Andre's gonna go out and cut the grass, and then whatever weed whacker my landlords came with, they gave us a weed whacker. It's broken. It doesn't cut the string or something. So when Andre uses it, it keeps coming out and it keeps hitting him as he's using it. That's how long the string gets, because there's nothing there to, I don't know, something's wrong with it. I told my landlady. She said, well, we'll look around for, you know, a new one. And well, that, yeah, sure. I told my son, right, he's going to see if he can fix that one first. But that's not going to fix the drainage problem that's coming. And it sure in the hell didn't fix the weed weed problem. I knew that was going to happen. I so freaking knew that was going to happen. And of course, I'm going to be held responsible for it, being that I can't get out there and cut it back, pull it out, whatever, dig out the roots, whatever. And it's not just a one-time thing. It's you got to do it a few times over the course of a growing season, which is a long growing season, especially for a morning glory and basic weeds, right? They start in early spring and they continue to go right until late fall. Yeah. And then everything dies off and turns into freaking algae. Like, it's disgusting. Yeah. Right. Okay, I got up this morning and I took 2 Tylenol. Take your Tylenol before you go outside and work. As if I'm in here cooking for Amari. Right? Trying to build on his food, on his meal program, because his doctor's talking about maybe putting him on a feeding tube because he's so skinny, because he keeps losing weight. And I'm like, no, he likes to eat. Like, so when I go to the children's hospital, I'm going to talk about the Pediasure that is being introduced now, right? I have a few cats, and I'm going to see if I can incorporate, oh, I don't know, anywhere between 1 to 3 cans a day in between the meals that Andre and I are already feeding him, right? As I continue to build on the calorie count between the meals and introduce, I don't know, a snack, right? But you have to make everything special. It's got to be a specialty snack. This is where you need a second kit. You need a second fridge. You need bigger counter spaces, you know? And so I'm working with what I got here. Here, I'll bring you to the kitchen. How about that? Hold on.